Greetings fellow tank commanders. In this video I'm going to be showing you a game that I played with the Emil. This is a tier 8 Swedish tech tree heavy tank and it's fully upgraded with a 10.5 cm autoloader cannon. The game I'm playing is a standard battle on El Haloof with tier 8 as the top tier, 2 artillery on the enemy team and 1 on my own. For this game my tank is equipped with improved ventilation, a vertical stabilizer, and an enhanced gun laying drive. I am using a Swedish crew which has 4 crew skills and perks. I am platooned up with Respect 1974, who is in a Patriot, and Immortal Tink, who is in a Motherland. So I'm heading to a classic heavy tank area to get in a hull down position, but I made a mistake by cutting over one corner too early, and now I've exposed myself to get swarmed by a light tank. My first shot misses, but I'm able to get 2 while he's traveling uphill. And he's got nowhere to go, he's caught up on the rock there. Yes, I stopped him from getting away. I don't think that's what he intended to happen. I lost quite a few hit points from that exchange, which could have been avoided, but it was still pretty cool to be able to kill the light tank that way. I've made it to the position I set out for, and now I'm lining up for some streaking enemies. I get 1 hit on a streaking Borsig there, but the delay with that light tank cost me from being able to hit the IS-3 as he was crossing. But I've still got 3 shots in my clip, and my platoon mates decided to get quite aggressive here, so I went up to support them. Immortal Tink gets that captured King Tiger to turn around, and that gives me 3 easy shots into the back of that tank. Unfortunately, Immortal Tink gets taken out, but Respect 1974 is not going to let the enemy get away with that and goes in for the ram, but does not get the better of that exchange, and an enemy T-28 prototype shows up as well. Since I was on the reload here, I didn't overextend to help him out, but it wasn't the best move as a platoon mate, but at the time I didn't think of it as a worthwhile move, since we had both taken a significant amount of damage already. It's a 50-50 split whether that was the right call or not, because during my long reload my team ended up being able to pull quite far ahead, and it probably would have ended up being an okay assault move. I've got some side and rear shots on distracted enemies here. I managed to unload my clip on that IS-3 and Borsig, but now I'm on the reload and that T-28 prototype has now come up behind me. I signal help to my team there since I do have another 20 seconds to wait, but instead of charging me, that T-28 prototype went for easier shots on one of my teammates. So it looks like I'm going to be okay and reloaded in time, but a great shot from artillery saves me the trouble of dealing with them. The game was progressing quite fast here, so I just wanted to unload a final clip. There's only 2 enemies left on this flank, and even though if they both shoot me, they can destroy me, I'm going to take the risk and go for some extra damage, because if I die at this point, it's not going to affect my team at all. But I'm getting some nice clean shots here on this AMX AC-48, and neither of those enemies return fire. 4 shots at the commander's hatch, 1 bounces, but I'm still able to get the kill. Now I thought at this point my game would be done, but my team was slow coming around the back, so I'm going to get another chance here. And that Fatherland is full health and is going to make a perfect endgame target for an autoloader. I made sure to peek out a little early since he was distracted, that way I can line up my shots and as soon as I'm ready I can start firing. My light tank teammate distracted him, and so these were easy shots on his side and rear, and then 1 clean one on his lower plate, and Artie managed to get the finishing shot. I have no complaints about that since I got full damage from that clip. Now let's check the post-game stats and see how I did in that game that took just under 5 minutes. For this game I managed to earn 41,000 silver without any multipliers and 8,322 experience with a 2 times daily bonus and 2 times from the String Theory 1 op. In this game I dealt 5,558 damage, assisted with 272 damage, and destroyed 3 enemies while blocking 250 damage. This earned me high caliber and a mastery badge first class. I placed at the top of my team, earning a base XP of 1,849. I managed to hit 19 of my 20 shots and penetrate 18 of those. In terms of crew and module damage, I injured the loader and the Borsig, injured the driver in the IS-3, and damaged the engine in the captured King Tiger. So there wasn't anything tactically mind-blowing that game, but that's a really good example of how much damage potential the Emil 1 has, and really just autoloaders in general. Keep an eye out for distracted enemies or one-on-one battles, where you can unload your autoloader clip without risk of taking too much damage. Stay tuned for more awesome World of Tanks videos.